Hi, I'm Zane Lamprey. In this episode, I go 3 sheets to Denmark. You look good, you scare me. Trim this beard for next time. Your hat's a little crooked. Is that regulation? Is this regulation? We don't laugh during inspection. When do you want to start the show? Now? Ah! All right.
Every night, in every city around the world, it happens. People pour into local watering holes to, well, drink. It's my mission, that's me, to traverse the globe, getting to know these different people and their drinking customs. Bellying up to the bar, and with any luck, making some new friends. Warning, if you stand naked near frigid waters in Denmark, somebody might push you in. You'll see more of that later, but first, Denmark, a Scandinavian country with some major contributions to the drinking world.
That is tasty, man.
It's the birthplace of lager, as we know it today. It's home to the most expensive beer on the planet.
Wow. That's not what I expected.
And it's the world leader in the creation of a uniquely flavored drink known as the water of life.
You put alcohol in this!
I'll sample all that, and while I'm at it, I'll learn a cool way to toast.
Skål!
Drink something that tastes like a cough drop, and shoot cannons with a bunch of nutty sailors. When I go 3 sheets Denmark! I begin my trip in Denmark's capital city of Copenhagen. And no drinking excursion is complete here without a tour of the Carlsberg Brewery on a Clydesdale-drawn carriage with Carlsberg brewmaster Jens Aiken.
Whoa.
The Carlsberg Brewery was first established in Copenhagen back in 1847. Today, it's one of the largest breweries on Earth. Not only has the Carlsberg Company acquired many breweries bearing many different names throughout the world, they also brew their own line of beers bearing the Carlsberg name, with Carlsberg Lager as their top-selling product.
Skål!
Skål!
Did you hear what we just said?
Skål!
Skål!
Skål is the traditional toast here. Legend has it that saying Skål when drinking comes from the Viking tradition of drinking booze from the skulls of vanquished enemies. And while that sounds cool, most scholars agree that the word skål actually comes from an ancient Scandinavian word for bowl. It's used today for cheers because people used to drink from bowls. As for whether or not they use skulls for bowls, I'll leave that up to you to decide. Jens also has another important tip on local toasting etiquette.
This is wheat beer?
Yeah.
This is what you do with lager.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a wheat beer, and that's a lager.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Here at Carlsberg, you might want to make sure you get it right when toasting, because this is where the brewing industry was revolutionized. For more on that, I give you the professor.
The mad scientist.
Oh, thank you, Zane. In the year 1883, a chemist working for Carlsberg became the first brewer to preserve a single strain of yeast and propagate it for future batches to guarantee a predictable outcome in their product. It was a bottom-fermenting yeast yielding a crisp lager. This strain of yeast is now used throughout the world in the creation of many popular lagers. The strain of yeast is often referred to as Saccharomyces carlsbergensis.
Yeah, thanks, Professor. The crisp cold lager is great. But I've also come here for something else Carlsberg has recently rolled out that is capturing a lot of attention from beer connoisseurs.
This is a very special bottle. And how many kronas is it?
About 2,000 krona.
2,000, so it's around 420 bucks or something like that. 420. And wow, look at that. It's like a bright light when you open. Wow. It's like 1,000 singing angels in a bright gold light.
Just wait until we open.
It's the most expensive beer on the planet. Created by Carlsberg, branded under the name Jakobsen in honor of J.C. Jakobsen, the guy who established Carlsberg.
This has two things that I like very much. It's beer and boobies. What else?
Yeah, it's a beer, but they drink it more like a wine.
Excellent.
Is that nice?
Yeah.
Wow. That's not what I expected.
No.
It's very rich, very bold and flavorful. It tastes like a beer, but it almost sort of tastes a bit like a cognac.
One of the reasons this tastes so unique is because, unlike most beers, this is aged in oak barrels for about half a year. At 10.5% alcohol, you also get a little bit of a boozy taste. But Jens says that's perfect when complementing it with some Danish blue cheese.
Wow. That sort of mellows it a little bit, right?
The alcohol will take the fat away and then leave the blue cheese aroma.
I must admit, this is the most refined beer drinking experience I've ever had. And now I'm ready for the coldest cocktail drinking experience I've ever had. So I head over to the Absolute Ice Bar at the Copenhagen Hotel 27.
Ooh, do I get one of those hats?
No, I'm afraid not.
They have a dress code here, but luckily the wardrobe is provided. Everything in here is made from ice taken from the Torn River in northern Sweden.
Hook me up, man. What do you...
All right.
You guys serve Absolute, I'm sure?
This is Jesper, the bartender.
Wait, what the...
He wants me to try an Absolute Dare.
There you go.
It's a shot of Absolute pears with a mixture of ginger liqueur, blue curacao liqueur, and lychee juice. Served, of course, in a glass made of ice.
Oh my goodness. Who came up with that?
I did.
Scientists? Get out of here.
Oh, I did.
Jesper says their drinks are specifically designed to be appreciated in extremely cold temperatures.
But actually, it only works in minus because the palate and aromas changes when you go into a -degree environment.
Really?
Seriously. So if you were to test this cocktail in a warm bar, say,
Yeah?
it wouldn't taste as good as it tastes now.
That is tasty, man.
Thanks. Care for one more?
It's deadly. Can I have 5 more?
Yeah.
It's a drinking show. I'm doing research.
Okay, so I've been to Carlsberg and the Ice Bar, 2 key tourist stops for the drinking enthusiast.
Woo! It's cold in here, man. It's cold.
But now I'm ready to drink with the locals. So I take my research to a watering hole across the street called Sawin's Vasus, where I find some dudes having a great time. The Carlsberg is, of course, flowing like water. But after several rounds, they bust out something fishy. Literally. See, the word fisk means fish. So, does it taste fishy?
It's like cough medicine.
It's grain alcohol flavored with black licorice, menthol, and eucalyptus. They call it fisk because it's supposedly popular among fishermen. And so after many more rounds of fisk,
Here you go, Curtis.
and a little parting good cheer with our new Danish friends, I call it a night, knowing that my adventure has only just begun. Coming up, I journey out of the city in search of Denmark's not-so-watery water of life.
Good.
It's day 2 in Denmark, and I'm heading to the town of Aalborg. Why Aalborg, you ask? Well, it's the largest producer of spirits in all of Scandinavia. And it's the largest producer of a spirit called Aquavit in the entire world. I'm gonna find out all about it. Eventually. But not right now, because first, check out these guys.
Wow.
This is a gathering of the Aalborg Cannon Lodge, which is basically a club of dudes who like to dress up, shoot cannons, drink, and sing. In that order.
It's forbidden to shoot when you're drunk. No?
Don't drink.
No, no.
So that's why we shot our cannons and now we're drinking.
Yeah.
You know what? If you do have a cannon at home, don't drink and cannon.
No?
Seriously.
They have a bar in the Cannon Lodge that is fully stocked with Carlsberg, of course. Skål! A lot of these guys are retired Navy. And the song they're singing is an old seagoer's song glorifying Denmark's many fjords. Fjords being deep coastal crevices originally carved out by glaciers. After glacial melting and oceanic rise, they fill with salt water, becoming fjords. After some more singing and more beers, the head guy busts out the drink I came to this town to find out about. It's called Aquavit, which means water of life. Sound familiar? When I went to Ireland, I found out that the word whiskey comes from the Gaelic phrase "uisce feitha," meaning water of life.
Give us 2 large Jameson as well. Oh, good heavens.
Now, just to be clear, this Danish version of water of life is not whiskey,
Skål.
but it definitely packs a similar punch.
You put alcohol in this, didn't you?
Aalborg Tafel Aquavit is the most popular aquavit in the world. Aalborg being the town where it's made, and Tafel being the category of aquavit. A colorless 90-proof aquavit with robust caraway flavor and a hint of orange.
Skål. Skål.
Oh, you're quite good with that.
Local custom requires not 1, but 3 back-to-back shots. See this guy next to me? His name is Lars, but I'm gonna call him the godfather of Aalborg. He says he's got connections at the distillery where this stuff is made, and he's volunteered to take me there. So we end our gathering with the ceremonial lowering of Denmark's colors. And the Godfather and I head out to the Aalborg Aquavit distillery. They currently make 17 varieties of Aalborg Aquavit here, each varying in strength and flavor. Private owners can also have their own recipes custom made here at the distillery. And Lars is actually one of those people. We'll be drinking his brand later, but first, this is Klaus. He's in charge of distillation here, and he has some serious firewater for me. Just for the record, prior to the filming of this scene, the strongest alcohol ever featured on this show was 166 proof Lambanog in the Philippines.
This is pure, clean aquavit. It's 96% of alcohol, close to 100.
192 proof.
This stuff is so strong that Klaus cautions me not to drink it.
Not a sip, it's too much.
Just a little.
Yes, and then put your finger in it.
Okay, the finger thing isn't gonna cut it, so when Klaus's back is turned, I sneak a little straight.
Wow. It like evaporates immediately.
Yes.
Wow.
But it's a good feeling.
Well, being drunk is a good feeling.
Aquavit starts with potato or grain-based alcohol. This particular one comes from Danish wheat, but the alcohol base is just one of the 3 key components to aquavit.
Ooh.
Another component is the spice blend. Technically speaking, for aquavit to qualify as aquavit, it must be flavored with caraway and/or dill seed. But the ratios vary, and other spices are also added to create different varieties. Each specialized blend goes into a giant vat like this one.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you fill it up with alcohol?
Alcohol and water.
Aalborg spring water, highly revered as a very soft water, is used to dilute the alcohol concentration. Blending hard alcohol with soft water yields a smooth finish in the end product. And Lars has plenty of end product he wants to share with me. So he takes me to the Scandinavian waterfront promenade, where a boatload of booze awaits.
Permission to come aboard?
Yes, sir.
At ease, at ease.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Coming up, Lars pulls out all the stops.
This is the good stuff. This is something
This is
saving.
quick.
You've been saving this since 1989.
Yeah, now we do it.
Right now, I'm in Aalborg, Denmark, on board a boat that used to be an icebreaker back in the 1950s.
So we're gonna go this way?
Yeah.
Lars has converted it into sort of a museum/restaurant/bar, which just stays docked.
You dreamed of always owning a boat like this?
No, it was
Okay.
just a funny idea. That's why it's a woman.
Because you saw her and you fell in love with her and you had to have her.
Exactly.
That's
why ships are women.
Not only does Lars own this boat, he's the captain and the head chef of his onboard restaurant, where they feature traditional Scandinavian dishes of the highest quality.
Oh, smoked venison of some sort.
But because this is a drinking show, Lars wastes no time getting me back to the bar.
So what are we? Show me what we're drinking.
What we are drinking?
Here he breaks out his very own brand of booze, distilled at the place we went to earlier today.
This is pure, clean Aquavit.
This says what?
That's the name of the boat, Elbjørn.
Lars tells me that Albjorn, the drink, is spiked with the flavors of aniseed, wormwood, and honey, and aged for a few months in French oak barrels.
So normally when you taste snaps, sometimes you get a face like this.
I get that face.
Yeah, you know that face. But when you taste this, I've sweetened it with honey, so it's more easier.
Hold on a second. Did you notice he called it schnapps when we've been talking about Aquavit?
When you taste schnapps.
In Denmark, there are very strict guidelines for what you can call Aquavit. 37.5% alcohol, caraway and/or dill seed flavorings, no essential oils. Schnapps, on the other hand, is sort of a catch-all phrase for flavored grain or potato-based drinks that don't follow the strict Aquavit manufacturing guidelines. For instance, Elbjorn doesn't feature caraway and/or dill seed as its primary flavors, so it's called schnapps. The word schnapps comes from an ancient Germanic word meaning mouthful, and we're definitely getting a mouthful.
Skål.
Skål.
It's good.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah, you see?
What else we got?
Yeah.
After sampling Lars's signature schnapps, he breaks out a small vial of amber pebbles.
It's rock.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically speaking, it's fossilized tree sap. Scandinavians often call it the gold of the north, and it's actually used to flavor the next Aquavit Lars wants me to try.
It's called not gold.
You know, it's interesting because it's almost like a, it has a caramel, a very bold caramel smell.
Yeah.
And the taste is caramel, but it's not sweet.
A bottle of Nord Gold costs around $40.
That's a good deal.
But that pales in comparison to the $300 bottle of Aquavit he breaks out next.
From 1989, and it's Christmas Aquavit. They have not been opened.
I don't want to do.
If you want it, let me do it. Come on.
I know, but I don't want to. I don't want to.
I do it.
It's the.
Now we do it. Okay?
This is the good stuff. This is something
This is
saving.
quick.
You've been
This is-
saving this since 1989.
Yeah, and now we do it.
It's times like this when I wish I could do more to help you, the viewer, share in my experience. Huh. Maybe I can make that happen.
This is from 1989. You open this for me.
Yeah.
No joke. Please. The only people that can drink from this are people that come here and say, I saw this on 3 Sheets.
That's the deal.
That's right, you heard it here first. An offer exclusive to you, the 3 Sheets audience. But wait, there's more.
If you come up and say, hey, can I have some of that? I'll give you $100. No, no. They have to say, I saw it on 3 sheets.
And then it's for free.
Stop it. Are you kidding me?
No, we do it.
Okay, until it runs out. You got it?
So buy your tickets to Denmark and act now, because this limited time offer expires when this bottle of booze is gone.
Wow, it smells like Christmas.
It's still strong. You will take.
Before you take the long journey here, be warned. This stuff is not for the faint of heart.
It's 47.
Yeah.
Cool. 94 proof.
Don't worry, we're gonna save the rest of the bottle for you. But we do continue to knock back drinks from some of the other selections. And Lars assures me that no matter how many drinks we have,
Skål.
Skål.
he's got a surefire way of dealing with the inevitable hangover I'll have tomorrow. The next morning, Lars invites me to meet him at the local Viking club.
Kidding me.
No, it's going to be fine. It's
30 degrees out.
Now, if you saw Croatia, you know I'm always down for a crisp, cool day after swim. But this seems a bit extreme.
I can't do it.
Come on.
It's awesome. That's great. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much, son. That's fantastic. Wow, you're right. $30 million. God, so happy that I did that. Oh my God! You're kidding me! That's awesome! Feel a little better now.
One thing I have to admit, the agony inflicted by the unspeakable feeling of cold has definitely overpowered whatever hangover I had. And all I can say after that is thank God for the sauna.
That was awesome. Thank you so much for that experience. Oh, my Lord.
What a trip. I drank a $400 bottle of beer.
Wow.
Drank countless shots of Denmark's water of life.
Skål.
And got pushed into Arctic waters by the godfather of Aalborg.
Skål.
Denmark. What a blast!
Ah, no! Oh, they're moving this away. These are the credits running down right here. This is people who did the show. These people. Whatever. Anyway, come here. Get hammered with me. Okay, let's go. We don't need them. My beard's warm. Just like Thomas Magnum, like Magnum PI, his mustache was always warm. His top lip was always nice and cozy.